Welcome Capricorn to our live tarot card reading today, you versus them. We're gonna start right away. I already draw your connection card for your reading. So I took a few different cards. I really love those cards. They are very nice. They are astrology cards. Capricorn, your ruling planet is Saturn. You're an earth sign. Let's see how your relationship is gonna go with your partner, the person you have in your mind. I have put out the piles right here. Just put that together. While I'm shuffling, I really would like you to concentrate on your astrology card to create and to draw in the universal energy for our reading today. However, please keep in mind, this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Also, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the section below. And also subscribe to the channel so we can talk to each other again. So, Capricorn, we're gonna do it a little bit different today. I'm gonna just put the cards covered. Okay, now we see, this is you. Just concentrate for a moment and let's see what we have. The shadow side. We have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay, that's very interesting. The shadow side is also the major arcana of the tarot card deck, which is associated with Capricorn. And of course, we have the connection with Capricorn right here. One of the major things Capricorn has, and it's just actually really showing here very clearly, is that you have fear of giving up your independence, that you are dependent on the person you're with or you think you want to be with. You have to overcome fear. You really have to work hard on that. Capricorn, you're very hardworking, you're ambitious, you're responsible, and you're very disciplined. But sometimes people know that and they take advantage of you. And this is actually where you just have the roots for that fear, where this is coming from, that you don't want to give it up and you really feel kind of threatened. If you see that card, there is a looming danger right here. There is really the feeling of losing control, your personal power gonna go out the window. This is a feeling you have right now, Capricorn, and it's very interesting that we have the combination with the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords is also known as a drama card. So you're exhausted right now. You have exhausted yourself with the feelings and the fear you have created in your mind. Of course, cannot say 100% if it's justified or not, and we will see that in the moment. But you have exhausted yourself. You just want to rest. This is too much for you. This has to come to an end, and you really have to step back and think about where you are in your life right now, what you want, what you're willing to give up without feeling overwhelmed and pushed into the corner. The Queen of Wands tells me that very clearly you want to go forward. You want to take action and create a nurturing, caring, and very warming relationship. So this is a little bit in contrast. So the wishes you have is in contrast with you feeling right now, what's going through your mind right now, what's actually bothering your soul. And you will not show this. It will be a fight within. Nobody really knows. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles on this side, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Lots of emotions here. Cups always show and represent flowing emotions, of love. There is the Three of Cups. For me, it looks like there's a third aspect or a third person in your relationship. Now, maybe that is the root for your fears, that there is somebody interfering with your relationship. So could it be that there's a mother-in-law, father-in-law, there's a sister, there is another person who is in love with the person you are in love with. There is kind of a combination, like a little bit of an interference, which is well meant. So it's not that there's somebody fighting against you. However, you feel that's a threat to you. That's somebody who will draw you into something which you're not really know if you want to give it into that relationship, if you're actually at the point where you can give up personal power in order to gain power together. So there are a lot of questions in your mind you will have to clear out for yourself. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is that's obviously a person you're looking at, which is very confident and happy in the way they have achieved the results. They have created a very stable environment for themselves where they feel confident and content as well. There is a lot of emotional satisfaction going on here. They have also created an environment for themselves where they feel secure. And again, there is that, that Nine of Swords, the shadow side. So whatever is going on here is in contrast to, just create my cards a little bit better here, is in contrast to what you're feeling. So the feelings you have in that relationship or looking at that relationship are quite the contrary to your person. So your person does feel happy and content where they are right now, and you do not really share that, but you still have that wish that you can create, or you can come to a point where you feel more active and more proactive in that relationship, and where you can actually move toward that that kind of combination, that place that your person is. So very, very interesting combination here. Not only interesting, a very moving and very powerful combination. So another possibility, and as I said in the beginning, it is a general reading. So what are your fears from the past? What did you bring in to the present? And experiences and negative experiences you have you had to go through, and now bring that into that new relationship, or at the beginning of a new relationship. And that's another thing. I have a feeling that this is pretty much the beginning of something growing, where you really kind of block it and still have the wish to bring it to a level where you feel it's nurturing, it's secure, it's caring, there's a lot of kindness and inspiration. Those are the things you're looking for. You want the confidence, the ambition. The hawthorn here shows the blossom right there, and that is also a sign for fertility, and that means that you actually do want to grow something wonderful, whereas your fear is holding you back right now. So you're looking at a person who is very content where they are right now, but there is the factor of a third person. And from what I'm seeing, it's a well-meant group who is the not opposing you, but who is with you and who is there, and they're creating friendship, and they're open. There's a lot of positive emotions. Look at the beautiful card. You have the waterfall here. So there's a lot of flowing emotions, friendship, romance even, and you at this point here feel that you're not really fitting into that, but it's you who thinks that, it's you who feels that. Nine of Cups. We have somebody here who is looking at the fruition of their efforts, and this your person has achieved quite a lot. There are some limits and there are some boundaries. There's a little bit of melancholy in here and that card. So it could be that your person feels a little bit I don't want to say sad, but they're a little bit, there's something they know you're not ready to do. There's something they know you're not ready to open up. And even so, they understand that you have that feel and that goal of creating something very caring and kind and nurturing. And there's a lot of love coming from your side. But they do feel there are some limits and some boundaries. And that's most likely the energies, the energies you're having is very unstable. They're very, a little bit dramatic. They're a little bit going in direction anxiety. It's really, really firing here. This is your wish. This is what you feel right now. And this person knows that. They're coming across to you with a kind of kindness and calming and steadying approach, but they feel they're not really getting through you yet. Well, if you're looking at your astrology cards, so you have a very serious energy around you, and Saturn is, it says it's a part of you that accepts challenges to gain wisdom, and that's a very, very good advice in that kind of combination of your love tarot, because you do realize the challenge you have here. You do realize what it is which keeps you from creating what you really want to. And that is what you have to overcome. So the experience you have right now with yourself, with a very rational, very stable, very grounded Capricorn, feeling all those emotions of anxiety and really going in a very deep emotional side, which you usually don't really tap into and prefer not to kind of nurture, but it's coming out right now. So there's something you really have to experience here in order to gain the wisdom to create what your heart desires and what your person is ready to do with you. So Capricorn, let's grab our angel cards. I like to see what additional information the universe has for you. Always good to know. And we're gonna go with manifestation, we're gonna go with surrender, it's compassion, and take charge and action. So couldn't be more confirmed, I want to say. So manifestation, honestly, what you have to manifest right now is not your fear and anxiety, but the acknowledgement of being able to have those feelings and actually accept them, surrender to them, so you can really, really work on your experience. Then once this is done, you will create the compassion you need to compassion more with yourself than anything. So don't be so hard on you, Capricorn. Don't criticize or judge yourself because you are an emotional state right now. It's fine. Everybody has the right to be emotional, and don't fight it too much. Surrender it, manifest the wisdom you gained with that experience, and then take charge and action, which is open up, communicate what you went through, really make clear that the person, your person, understands that the really very reasonable, very solid, very loyal Capricorn is dealing with a lot of emotions at this particular time. And as stubborn as you often are, Capricorn, it will take you a while to open it up. So the message from the universe is that you have to surrender and be compassionate towards yourself in order to actually really be able to gain that wisdom you need about yourself. And then you can go from there and open up and come towards your person, meet your person, create that contentment, create that satisfaction, the emotional satisfaction you actually really want to have, and create not only a romance but also a partnership where you can trust each other and build upon each other. And whoever is the third person here in that combination will be a friend who will support you and will help you to create something beautiful. The third person here could also be a friend of your person, trying to guide them and to help them understand what you're going through. So yeah, there is work to do, Capricorn. As always, you can make it. I know that you can work through that. I know that you will find the goal, you will find your solution, but don't deny or don't judge yourself because you have those feelings. You have a right to feel the way you feel, and your person is right here and will support you and will help you to navigate through that whole experience, which is so uncommon, I want to say, so foreign for a Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, like the video if you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.